Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm going to be on for, this is going to be a quickie, maybe 45 minutes, and get some skin tones laid down on the Goblin Queen here. Let me use a premix. Use my rag. Yep. So this is what is it? What's the color called? It's actually a skin tone premix from Folk Art. I think this is one of the brands they sell at either Michael's or Walmart. It's like the little craft paints, and it's a nice base. It's heavy, very heavily mixed with glazing medium, just so I can get a nice transparent even transparent wash over all the skin parts. Since this is primarily going to be a glazing exercise, all I'm doing here is covering all the skin in this color. The shadows that I've pre-painted should show through, which they are. And the real trick to it, or not real trick, challenge, whatever, is to get, try to get it even, because this is essentially the base tone. And if I do a good job on this, I'll get a nice even skin base with all the shadows already showing through. So then once it's fully dry, and this does take a little bit to dry, I can just start picking up the highlights and giving a little bit more definition. Still listening to the same jazz playlist, like a royalty-free jazz playlist as before. I haven't looked for another one. This is pretty much like painting by numbers at this point. It's okay if I go over other areas. I mean, the skin is the most important part here, so I'll make sure that this is nice and smooth. It's also the lightest tone from all the colors. So if I go into the costume piece, which is black, it's going to be black and purple. You can always cover it up, you won't see it. So I can be a little loose with the strokes here. Don't worry about the edging too much. So we're excited to be able to share some of the stuff I've done for Perna Studios Spellcasters 3. I just shared that like 10 minutes ago or something like that on the Facebook page. Probably put it on Instagram as well after I'm done doing this. And I'm really excited about that set. I think I've been this excited about a set since the first I think it's the first Upper Deck set I did. Both Elaine and Tony are awesome, and it's really quite an impressive list of artists working on the set. So I'm very excited to be part of it. I believe it's slated to be released later this spring. This is going really quick, which is great, but I got to set it aside to dry. It's probably the face too. So I think maybe I'll pull something else out to work on while this dries. Only going to be on for maybe another 40 minutes, but I don't think this is going to dry in time. So. I'll work on something else. Been doing some quiet time on the long weekend. Wasn't really online much. Still haven't watched Falcon. So no spoilers, please. Did a lot of yard work the last couple of days. very sore. My wrist is very sore too. So I did a nice Voltaren rub this morning on my elbow and shoulder. Does work wonders. Almost instant relief. But it smells. It really smells. I'm using a gloss glazing medium, just because it's very fluid. Let's probably get some, see if there's a matte one. That's this. It's not specifically gloss, but it is glossy. We gotta see if Liquitex makes a matte version of it. I do prefer working with a matte medium. Just easier to tell that it's dry. The simply acrylic stuff, the Daler-Rowney is really good, but it's a gel. It's not a fluid, so it's not as easy to get a smooth finish with it. So for skin, latex, things that are really supposed to be smooth, I prefer to use one of the fluid ones, like the Liquitex stuff. Though the Liquitex stuff costs about 10 times as much. Gotta be aware of material costs sometimes. It's not really the cost that's it's something to be aware of as much as the availability of it, because it's hard to get our supplies these days. Michael's doesn't seem to stock everything anymore, and ordering it on Amazon is fine, but unless it's a prime, reputable prime seller, they just overcharge. It makes it, something that's usually $20, $24. People overcharging, and they're asking like $35, $40 for it. It makes you second guess the purchase. I'm not going to say it's price gouging, but it sort of is. So it's not fully dry, and I know that, but I can see, and again, the autofocus, Where is it? But I can see some areas that are a little lacking in coverage. Instead of trying to paint around the lips, I'm just going to paint over that way and make sure that there's no areas that I'm going to miss. I'll bring some of these skin tones in the hair as well. It's all very subtle. It's a very subtle buildup of hue. But that's what makes it smooth. This is also why it's important to have a well-defined underpainting of this approach. Because the cleaner the underpainting, the cleaner or simpler it is to do this part. If the edges are blended nicely underneath, when you cover them, opaque or so transparent layer, the values from the underpainting just show through. And that's all you need to do. Sort of rhymes. I don't think too many people are online today, being a holiday and all that, which is understandable. thing to be very careful with this approach is until the base layer is totally dry, you don't go over it, because what you're going to do is, as the base layer is drying and the medium is just starts becoming tacky, as you brush over it, you're risking literally peeling off the paint, which is, I think, what I'm starting to do in some areas. So I think I'm just going to need to, some parts that are still kind of not as smooth as I'd like them to be. I think I'd rather just do another layer later instead of risking peeling off the paint here. So let's see. I think we'll set her aside, let her fully dry. Except that I see one spot that I just totally missed. You just touch that up, and so then I'll set her aside. That's it for her for today, and work a little bit on Omega Red. So that's it for her for today. So put her away. Time is it, 3:10, and we'll work a little bit on Omega Red, where really what I need to do is touch up the underpainting. So this is, hey, she spins. Thanks for tuning in. So here, what I have is I did the pencils. That's all the values are done in pencil. Sup, Russell? I did all the values in pencil in black coal erase, and then just did two very diluted, watered down washes of blue to give it a tint. So there's no real white. And before I go into color, I want to just bring up some of the core shadows a little bit more, because he's going to be backlit, which means that he's lit from the back. So all the center shadows should be really dark, because I did the blue wash over the whole thing. Some of them got a little soft, so I'm just going over with some diluted black, just water with black acrylic to just pick it up. Okay, Russell, did you just hop in now? I just moved the Goblin Queen aside because she's got to dry, and working away on this one for a little bit. Kind of digging the monotone look of this. And if it was kind of a passion project, something I was just doing for myself, probably would keep it monotone and just build out the values. But the client, who's a long-term online friend, great guy. Oh, thanks, man. You don't send me your inventory, man. Like, just want to send me a couple of cards just so I can see what they look like, but don't print stuff for me. But I'm kind of looking forward to see what that card looks like on metal. I'll sign them for you and send them back. All right, works for me. So we'll send those out instead of stickers for a bit. Xenoxerox Nanite Titty Titan. That's what it is. What's the timeline on the book now? You send it to print yet? Ah, okay, cool. So moving along. But you have your printer and everything, if I remember correctly, everything's lined up, right? You're pretty much ready to rock and roll with this beauty. Nice. I'm so excited for you, buddy. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna come. It's gonna look sick. So Forney's got his stuff pretty much ready to rock and roll too. So the pictures, I got them up back from the printers, boxes and boxes of books. That looks good. Nanite Xerox Titan Titty is coming along. I mean, happy to see all these Kickstarters come to life. Wish I could get involved in more and back more of them, but gotta pick and choose. All right, you did pins too. Oh, you went all out. I forgot. You went crazy with all the goodies. You know what? Which reminds me, I didn't check where Back to Retro 4 sits. That thing was selling at hotcakes too. I think Bianca added more stretch goals and more redemptions. It's awesome. That was a fun set to be involved in. It's gonna be sold out soon. Like last time I checked, there were like 3 weeks to go and not much left. But thank you, Russell, for showing BTR some love the other day on your cast. That was very nice. Yeah, I had to pass on working on Dead Divas. Just the timing wasn't right for me, but I would have loved to work on that one. I think it's as close as I'll ever get to zombie strippers. Which for some reason I keep on asking people to do zombie strippers. I have no real interest in zombie strippers, but it just seems like a fun concept. Just some more people tuning in. Sorry, I had to switch gears from the Goblin Queen because I did a layer of glazing on the skin tones, but it takes a while to dry, and I can't really do anything else until that's dry. So I moved over to this Omega Red piece, which also needs work. But for those of you that missed the first 10 minutes, this is where Goblin Queen is. So I did the skin glaze, and it's still drying. You can see it's shiny. It needs a good hour to dry. So I didn't plan that properly, but it's got to get done. I don't want to rush it, so let it fully dry before I move on to it. The second layer, which might be tomorrow afternoon. See how my day goes. Yeah. Do a hour and 15 stream working on that some more. I am. Hey, thanks, Ken. Yeah, she's coming along well. Um, I'm enjoying. I'm finding these quicker streams to be uh, better and easier to manage. So hopefully I'll be able to stream more often if I limit them to an hour or so. Happy Easter, buddy. Yes, happy Easter, everyone. Hope you got a good fix of chocolate eggs. I didn't yet, but soon. Stuff my face with chocolate eggs. Oh yeah, back to retro. 14 days left. I can't copy that link. Let me see where it sits. I have it bookmarked. What's the next hole? So it's at 4,300, which means the next goal to unleash is the Rodney Olibari redemption cards, which is a 45, then a 55 Bianca Thompson redemption cards. Yeah. Oh, and she added the 10x7 back to retro 4 signed print by Bianca of Wonder Woman, which is fantastic. So check it out. Russell was kind enough to drop the link. Just under 2 weeks left on that. I have a feeling we're gonna see the Bianca achievement cards unlocked soon, or redemptions. Oh, what? How's the God Machine doing? The God Machine. Oh, it's so close. They're $3,200 away. There's a link to everyone who's watching it on other channels. Check it out. This looks great too. $3,100 from goal. This is the one that was having issues with Kickstarter, right, Russell? Where people couldn't fund it? Sometimes technology fails. As good as Kickstarter is. Yeah, we on time. Okay. Be another 10 more minutes, and then I'll have to head out. So Sean Forney posted some pages from the last Pooh book. Some really cool stuff there as well. Some original art available. A splash page with all the different Poohs. I'm sure that's gonna be gone by the time I check back in on it. Gotta say, doing this fine detail work is really doing a number on my sore wrist. So my strokes aren't that as confident as I'd like them to be. It just means it'll take a little bit longer. So after I'm done the Goblin Queen and Omega, I'll be finishing off the Scarlet Witch pinup on the streams, and then I think, if I remember correctly, that's it for the large ones. Gotta do some sketch cards. I don't remember the schedule. and then like some PSCs, and then have some APs to do. So yeah, pretty busy for the next little while. Not complaining. Really appreciate all the support from the community and collectors. So I don't think I can stream all of it. And I believe I just gotta wait for confirmation from Tina, but I believe next Friday, or this upcoming Friday, the 7th or 8th, whatever the date is, I'll be joining Rodney on the Friday night. It's Friday night draw. We'll be chatting about sketch cards and nerd stuff. Should be fun. I'll share all those links once it's all scheduled. So look out for that in the next day or two. And I think this is it for now. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, on your all-day Sunday, spending some time with me. I hope you have a great Easter or long weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and yeah, that's all I got. Thanks so much, everyone. And yeah, okay, one more minute. Said thanks already, but yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the likes, the shares, the comments. And I will most likely see you tomorrow late afternoon as I continue working on the Goblin Queen, or maybe a Mega Red. We'll see. Great. Well, thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. We'll catch you next time. I'm out.